Welcome back to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys, where we're extremely careful. And today, we brought on one of the careful guys, Ryan Hasegawa, everybody.
Hasegawa!
Yeah. He came from the lair.
Yeah, from my cave over there. Yeah.
So, I mean, we're talking about the guns and the titties on your shirt.
Yeah.
Can you show them?
I have.
Oh, dude, you got a van on that too? Dude, that's fucking badass.
That looks like Ryan's.
Ryan's like, a van? I'm like, yo, guns and titties. A van?
So before I bought the shirt, I didn't realize that there were titties on it. I knew there were guns on it for sure, but like in the picture, I couldn't see that there was like a chick hanging out with.
Wait,
like,
you love guns so much that literally, you only saw the gun and not the titties?
Well, and then there's like also this is like he's got like, flipping the bird like a skull.
Ryan, why do you need to hold an AR that just kills people? That's all it does, is it kills people.
Literally the only thing I've ever used my guns for is
He's trying
people.
to like become a part of the nation, you know what I mean?
Beto O'Rourke say, he's like, it fires a bullet and spins it at a velocity that would kill a human being.
That's what all guns
Has he heard of the Dark Knight?
But why do
The philosophy sucks the shit out of your dick.
But why do average citizens need C4?
Yeah, why not?
C3 wasn't available.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna talk about some vices, okay?
Yeah.
We wanna talk about some vices today, what everybody's vices are, the things that you can't quite let go of, the things that keep you up at night, the things that you don't wanna tell your significant other about because you're a little too stuck in it.
Four Loko.
That's fucking crazy.
So, for context, I don't drink this very often, but my buddy David, and you know who you are, sends me $4.20 every month for using my Amazon Prime account and says, for a Four Loko, because we have many stories related to Four Lokos. So
$4.20 is a very unique number.
Yeah.
Didn't Four Loko get pulled off the shelf because
Yeah.
of they had danger?
People were dying.
Dumbed it down, right? They like
Took all the caffeine out. Yeah. So
Oh, is that what it
That's
was?
the bad part?
yeah,
It was
because
probably the
the
combination.
caffeine was the upper that kept you from feeling as drunk, so you could drink more Four Loko, which was
Just obliterated yourself.
So what's different from that and Red Bull and vodka?
it's the size of it because they sell it in this like pint can.
And they don't sell Red Bull and vodka, they sell Red Bull.
Yeah, or
and they
vodka,
sell
yeah.
vodka.
God, if they put them together, it'd be great.
well, they did. They had a crazy combination for quite a while.
Did they?
Well, yeah, Four Loko.
Oh, true. Well, I was thinking a Red Bull with it already mixed in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing more American than a whole Four Loko with the flag, American flag, and then the size. That look at compared to this water bottle, the size of that motherfucker is bigger than a bottle of water.
Dude, if Ryan had Ray-Bans on right now, he's got a titty shirt with guns all over it. He needs Ray-Bans and he needs a goatee.
He needs a koozie.
No, I need fucking pit vipers.
And blonde
Pit
hair.
vipers, fucking peak America right there.
Alright, so what's your number one vice? Is it
the millennial
disgusting.
Japanese redneck?
That's really awful.
disgusting?
That's terrible. That's what I expected though. That's
Give me some
on
more shit.
that's on brand for Four Loko.
Taste like a rocket pop?
It tastes like it's like weirdly sour too.
It kind of smells like vomit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Midwest County Fair.
Midwest County Fair.
Everyone should take a swig. Yeah, here we go.
Oh god.
Yeah, everybody, come on, let's get on this.
It's like melted candy and carbonation.
And they're gonna contact trace this to the exact point that everybody got COVID.
Fucking right.
Patient 0!
Patient 4.
Loco USA strain.
Hey, you know what? I'm not that mad at it.
Yeah, but finish half the can.
Just the taste?
That's fucking delicious.
It's not that bad.
I don't know about that.
Holy
It's
shit!
it's the drink of its people.
Unless you want it.
People, Americans or Japanese people?
Oh my God, he's sipping it off camera.
He's chugging it off camera.
Christianity, no!
I was straight
We're both non-drinkers on this table.
I feel like my heart's beating out of my chest though. Is that normal?
Oh, it smells like. It smells like aluminum.
That's probably the
Because it's the cab.
Wait, back to the prompt. What's your vice, Ryan?
gambling, alcohol. I don't really consider guns a vice. I don't really
Okay,
consider it a
gun
vice.
t-shirt guy.
Gun buying can be a vice if you go overboard.
Like, I just like buying toys, so I guess like unnecessarily spending on toys is a vice. But I definitely drink and have a good time, and I enjoy gambling. Sometimes at the same time, which leads to fun experiences.
Not hurting anybody. Nice.
One or the other, one or the other. Drinking or gambling.
Oh shit! I probably
You have to cut one out completely.
probably gambling.
Cut
Probably
gambling out?
Probably gambling.
Drinking, you sometimes are gambling a little.
Once I discovered crypto, though, gambling has no effect on me. I blew like 1,200 in like 30 minutes when we played last time, and I was like,
Oh no, I would definitely feel
Played
that.
craps, and you were like,
Dude, me and him played craps the other night too, and it was the same shit.
Bart told me about that.
oh, no endorphins at all, huh?
Didn't give a fuck. It was weird.
yeah, it just disappeared. And then I was like, that would have hurt my feelings in the past. And it's not that I could afford it.
Maybe you need a drink.
Maybe I need a drink.
Joe, what's your vice now?
Pussy. It's always been pussy.
Singular though, right?
Now.
Am I right?
Yeah.
See?
But I guess it's not a vice if it's in love.
I'm literally about to throw up.
Are you in love, Joe?
I would say absolutely, but I would say that food and sugar is a vice.
Oh, once you say sugar, I feel you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love donuts. Ooh, I love cinnamon rolls. Oh, cinnamon rolls. I would say, I don't know if this is a vice, but I had to control how much money I was putting into different investments in crypto and things.
That sounds like gambling.
No.
Sounds kind of like gambling.
No. It doesn't sound like it, but it isn't.
But we've been playing with this meme for quite some time now. You know, I do win. Thanks to Steve here, I am winning. Yeah, I am winning.
Hey, you held on, bro. That's not easy shit when everybody's telling you to let go. That's the best.
I do think
Let go and let God.
I'll never let go, Jack.
I had to figure out a happy middle where like I was dumping money into all these. Anytime somebody had a business idea, they're like, let's fucking do this thing. Or I would come up with one and I'm like, let's fucking go. Oh man, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. And then you just like pump everything and I'm like, oh shit, hold on. What am I gonna do for the next 4 months? Because I gotta figure out the average bills that I gotta take care of. Because I'm out here dumping everything and I'm just like, oh shit, what about tomorrow? You know what I mean? So like,
The old what about tomorrow?
I hate that question too. I say that question when I drink too. Like, oh, what about tomorrow? Oh no, I gotta work. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
what about tomorrow?
Well, having seen, I have to say real quick, having seen both sides of the fence with you now, because like obviously you were doing this with me for like 5 years now. It's interesting how when you first got into crypto, right, with me, you knew how much Ethereum I had, and you wanted to have that much Ethereum, or I think a little bit more already. Remember that?
I was like, what do you got, Steve?
Yep.
I am very competitive when it comes to everything. So yeah, I'm like, whatever you had 300, or let's go. I'm gonna get that too.
And I was like, I never told him to get that, to do that. That's how Joe is, and I
He never
didn't
tells me to do anything. He just says, these coins I believe in.
what I'm doing.
And I go, that's what you believe? Well, I believe it too, guys.
It's like, so I put $250,000 in there. I'm telling Nikki, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
He believes it more.
Steve's over here just like, is this how cults start? Is this how easy it is to start a cult? I was like, I believe in these principles right here in my science fiction
Every
book.
cult needs a Joe.
Yeah. No, every cult needs a Steve and then a Joe to back Steve up.
Steve's our Nancy Pelosi.
That's it.
You are, Nancy. You're a golden goose.
He's made all of us money by picking the right racehorse.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, credit to you guys for doing it, man, because not everybody does. So good job. But no. So having seen that, so I would say that's one of your vices too. Is that you have a very competitive spirit.
And sometimes to my detriment.
Yeah. Well, it worked out, but yeah, you learned.
Because you're killing it.
So far, not bad.
I told one of these guys, to prove a point, I would burn my own business down, which is not very.
What point?
One that I'm currently working
JK
at.
News. If you haven't noticed, it's
Like-
JK News.
It's been burning, bro. What are you talking about?
It's deflationary.
Let him get all his SD cards out first.
How about you, Ryan? What's your
You
Miami
look like you
vice?
have unhidden
Vice.
or just hidden vices.
No, I just don't have the common ones. I have really freaking dumb ones. Like
Like gardening or something?
my worst vice are microtransactions in games that I
Oh, I did that for a second.
You mean like you buy like the apps on the bubble games or some shit?
Well, I mean, not in like little like time consumer games, but like Final Fantasy or Sims or GTA back before you could just hack the shit. But like when you had to pay for little things, I've probably put more money in that than all of you guys have in crypto. No, I'm just kidding. That's insane. No, but a lot. Like I could buy a nice fucking Infinity G37. I don't know.
That's oddly specific.
You spent thousands on video games.
Easily.
Tens of thousands.
I hope not.
Oh, then you're not even close to what we put in crypto.
Yeah, but the freaking value of it.
That blows my mind, dude.
It's
These
just
are worth nothing now.
just a digital like for instance, there's this game right now that's like freaking I don't know if it's like 7 years old now. It's called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius and it's on mobile. and it combines characters from every Final Fantasy that's ever been, including like other franchises. So it just has all your childhood nostalgia wrapped into one package, and it's a gambling thing on how to get. You're like rolling to get these characters, so it's kind of like Pokemon where you don't know what you're gonna get, but you. Yeah.
Or you just pay for it.
or you pay to have a better chance at rolling, which is even worse.
You're just paying for like slightly better odds.
I'll have your back on this.
You're the claw game guy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'll have your back on this 100%. In 2013, I got into this thing called Madden Ultimate Team because I love Madden, right? And Madden Ultimate Team,
That's fun,
you
though.
pay to open packs of cards, and you don't know what the fuck's in
It's
there.
the chance of winning.
Chance of winning, chance of getting a super rare, and then maybe it'll make me better in the online game, even though all I do is throw picks, so I suck anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. I had a Peyton Manning 99 overall. I was junking picks right into the fucking defender's hands every time, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I suck anyway. But it was that little rush you get opening the packs. I must have dropped 400 on it, and then I was like, okay, I uninstalled the game. I cracked the CD in half, and I never fucking touched it again.
Wow, you have a lot of willpower.
takes.
No, it's because some girl was like, "Oh, I didn't know you did this."
You play Madden Ultimate Team.
I think a funnier observation here is that like, okay, everyone's cheap on some stuff. And then fucking you spend crazy on some other stuff and it doesn't make any sense, right? It's like the Asian uncle that's like cheap on everything, goes to McDonald's and fucking steals napkins, but when he gets into a casino, his whole bank account is wiped out.
See, I think first of all, this is my vice right here, no question. I think that
Akio?
Yeah, for sure. I don't gamble, believe it or not. I know it's funny to some people, but anybody who's in my Crypto Corner group knows I am all about measuring risk. And so like even some new move that I'm doing, I'll do not even a 5% move of my whole stack into it, so that even if that doesn't work out, it doesn't do anything to my overall stack. And then if I'm buying something, hopefully I'm buying it like in the ratios well enough where it eats up more of my stack in the ratios, beating these other coins that I would have been holding out, and then proving itself to my stack and showing me why, you know, it worked out or not. If not, I lose 5%, who cares? But otherwise, I keep my mainstays and I don't really gamble anything, which is, I'm not interested in gambling at all. Like, it's never been a thing for me. Every time I play a slot machine, I get instant anxiety. Yeah. Because I'm just
But you like craps though.
I like craps, but it's not. I do $200 total and I'm done. You know, and
That's true. The way you play, you don't play like a gambler, and craps is so community. It makes it like a
fun.
Like a group.
Yeah, it's
thing.
so different from any other game.
That sounds like a gambler who's trying to like validate,
Justify his position.
Yeah,
That's how he plays. You should see how I play.
It was scary watching you play, honestly, at the craps.
It was a little bit scary, but it was also really fun.
Watching
Yeah.
Bart is even scarier than Joe though, because Bart will dangle chips over the table and then just drop $500 like as a roll is happening.
And that was half of my money too.
It's amazing.
That he ran. He's like, "You guys had any money?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I give him, and then he's just using that shit to fucking play like that.
Wild.
hey, community.
I know, right?
It's a community game.
But there's certain things that I'm just absolutely like I won't spend on, even though I'm a enthusiast, like porn or like video
Guacamole.
games or whatever. Yeah, extra.
Oh yeah.
Guacamole and porn.
I actually
smart to pay
bought
for porn.
one. I bought one porn like
Brazzers
video.
account?
Like, no, it wasn't even an account. It was just one video that I bought.
Was it an NFT?
No, it was because I was watching a streaming site and then I came across one of my childhood pornos that was like one of the first ones I got into, and I was like, oh fuck, no way, right? And I was like, no. I was like, how do you get the whole video? And then like, yeah, I dug deep and then I fucking bought it for like $20 and I'm like, damn, I spent a lot on porn, dude. Cause I don't believe about like, if you could get that fixed for free, why buy it? But then I was a big fan, you know? So I just felt...
You couldn't get that fixed for free then.
It's a series called Euro Angels.
Oh wow.
And it's a 90s porn star. His name is,
His name. Good start.
So you watch it for sometimes.
because, you know, back then, the dudes like Peter
90s.
North or whatever, right? Like, they had their own taste of girls that they would get. And then, like...
They're on fuck style.
So it's like, yeah, some guys would be into Latin girls or whatever, right? So like I was like, oh, this guy's like a DJ. Like male porn stars are like a DJ. Like they're great at selecting the music and putting together the scenes and shit. And it's like Mel Gibson, you know, he's fucking acting and making and directing, you know, and you like his
he would
films,
appreciate
right?
that comparison.
Yeah. So fucking see, I'm a real connoisseur here, guys. And then so like that's kind of nostalgic to me, and I'm like, you know what? I can't let this one get away because I'm never gonna be able to find this again, so I had to buy it.
So you're
$20
$20 under in porn.
under. Because I don't know how I'm gonna get that back.
Try really hard, man.
Make a profit on it.
You gotta sell it for $21 to a new 18-year-old.
Euro angels.
Euro angels. And I don't like anal sex, and he always does anal sex. So I have to fast forward through that scene.
Man.
Boo! You're like booing the whole time.
But I might get back into it. We'll see.
The anal sex? Or
Nice.
But then it's like those things, right? Where I'm like, dude, I got the money to pay for this. Why don't I ever pay for it? Like, why? Like, why? It's.
The principle.
I think so.
Dude.
I think so.
Because there's a principle to not paying for it.
Yeah.
And free breakfast, right? Sometimes I'm not even hungry. If you get a free breakfast at the hotel, the continental breakfast is garbage. It's a fucking packaged muffin and a banana or something, right?
Sometimes kind of nostalgic. Yeah. Sometimes kind of nostalgic. It's something about those. Something about that shitty bacon.
I have to get it.
Well, if there's hot food at the continental breakfast, I'm game on. Always. But if it's just the
fucking
cereal,
waffle maker.
I was just gonna say that. That's the
Or, dude, honestly, the little cup of Apple Jacks, because I never eat Apple Jacks except for if I'm at a hotel for some reason. It's pretty dope.
the milk
It's
in.
pretty dope. Oh, another vice, Mexican food, dude. Me and Mexican food.
Mexicans are my
Me and
vice,
Mexican chicks, no. Me and Mexican food have a fucked up relationship. Mostly because I think it's because when I was a kid, we always went like if my family ever hung out, we went and got Mexican food. And I think that when the pandemic happened, I didn't get to see my family for like years. And then I think that going to Mexican food was like almost like giving me that familial like fucking thing, like getting some Mexican food.
So you ate a lot of the Mexican food?
Oh yeah, it was just Carb City, bro. Carb City, USA.
Familia Asada.
Carb City, USA. Definitely not Carb City, Mexico.
Yeah, it's still the American country.
It's not our thing.
I know that. I've been to Mexico.
Everything revolves around this country.
It's Sichuan food. Fucking Chengdu, fucking
The spice?
Chengdu's
Where you have
taste
with
or
the
whatever.
gloves to eat?
Man,
What's the
like,
specific dish of that?
I
It's
like
more so the
their-
pepper.
I like their
Szechuan pepper, the numbing pepper.
The numbing pepper shit. They got fish. They got fried chicken.
Frog.
The white cod, that's fire. With
But I get diarrhea, dude, the next day.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
fucked
are
up.
we all sodium boys here? Everybody here sodium boy?
I love salt. I love salt.
I love sweet and savory.
Oh really? I don't really like sweet at all.
Really.
You're not a sweets guy.
I don't
huh?
eat dessert. Don't fucking eat candy.
You are
Thank you.
You are a
Cheers.
sweetheart.
Thanks, guys.
This is so wholesome because my vice used to be ecstasy.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, everybody's vices are
you know,
pretty good. It's not like,
burglarizing homes and trying to get more drugs with my friends. And it's turned into this. Oh, I can't do sugar. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not that
if
bad.
I have all my high school friends here together,
Someone
they would
would
look
say,
at us
yeah.
like a group full of little bitches.
Or they just think we're all lying, and they'd
Yeah.
be like, "No, come on, it's really hookers, all of you guys."
Well, yeah, my vice is murder.
My vice is coffee now, dude.
And Joe's so bougie now that if he needs a drink, he has to drink a $500 bottle of fucking.
Which he drinks fucking 1 ounce a year.
Yeah, if that.
You know what? If
how
you
much
guys
is
bring another one, what's the one I bought you?
Yeah, the McKellen.
No, the other one.
Glenfiddich. You got me the 18.
Let's swap it out. This is too spicy for me. If you guys bring,
Are you fucking kidding?
I'll drink that one instead.
I will bring you anything you want.
It's $200.
But haven't you drank like 2 sips out of that? I don't know if that's a good deal.
You gotta backwash.
We drank 2 sips out of it.
$300.
I'm not gonna say no.
Want some? All right, let's go.
Absolutely. Are you
It
kidding?
will go pair very well with my Four Loko.
Want to have some, Joe, or is it too spicy for you?
I'll take some. Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
I love that this is the beginning of the second session, so it's gonna last like 10 minutes and he's gonna be drunk.
This is a celebration.
You still gotta say your vice before the video's over.
Mine's food. Mine's boring, and I binge eat like a motherfucker. Sweets.
I don't know. I can think of a better one.
What do you think my vice is?
Gay porn.
That's a
Roping when grappling.
Groping and grappling.
Someone's been drinking it. I think half of it's gone.